Did that kill a dude at the end there? It sounded like it did. Well, in any case, we beat Aztec on Double O Agent, or I did it, and because you didn't really join me for that adventure. You enjoyed me for my struggles on Secret Agent. But with that, I do not have to play Aztec anymore. And with that, I say to that level,
goodbye forever!
Now we're going to be moving on to the final bonus level, which is also the second one. We are going to be playing on Secret Agent, because I hate myself, apparently. That secret level being Egyptian. I've heard some things about it. I've heard it's complicated, but if you figure out what to do, it can be pretty easy. Well, I really don't know much about it. Literally all I heard about it was on TV shows where it said, it's hard if you don't know what to do, it's easy if you do. So that worries me. Whatever the case is, the general consensus is that Aztec is absolutely unforgiving and horrible. So we've already made it through that. So I'm pretty sure we can get through Egyptian. So now the biggest hurdle in this recording process will be my recording software. Let's hope it all goes well enough this time. Also, you might be wondering how I completed all these things on Double O Agent. I will be getting to that. It'll also explain how I recorded that ending section of Secret Agent in just one moment, as soon as we start the mission proper. So, we're going to Egypt, obviously. El Sakhira, Part 1 Egyptian Temple. Primary objectives: recover the Golden Gun and defeat Baron Samedi? Background: Scaramanga has passed into legend as the deadliest assassin of all time. The current whereabouts of his Golden Gun are unknown. This is Sinister 007. We've received a message from someone claiming to be Baron Samedi. I'm not sure how you say that. I really don't know. Again, I don't travel much. The voodoo sorcerer who crossed swords with back in Haiti. He claims to have the Golden Gun and wants to meet you in the ancient El Sakhira temple in the Valley of the Kings. You know, just challenge a secret agent to a duel in a historical landmark or archaeological landmark, both really. Obviously, it's a trap, but as a Double O agent, you know that goes with the territory. I love the snark in this game. Whoever wrote these descriptions, they're wonderful. Keep what's about you, 007. Remember, the Golden Gun is a powerful weapon. Perhaps it could even defeat Samedi. Do you do voodoo, James? So many pennies last thing is kind of boring. That is some scary music. Now, is anything going to be shooting me right off the bat? Nothing? We're still in James's tux. Alright. So, real quick. Alright, so the way I defeated, or got through all the, Double O agent levels without ripping my hair out is because, aside from that cheat code menu screen, which doesn't count towards mission progress, is sort of just a for fun thing, and you unlock those cheats by doing certain things in the levels, usually by beating them in a specific time limit, there are button combinations that you can input in a level to aid you, and in particular, there's an invincibility button combination, which I used in every single level, because it helps a lot, and it is L plus down, well, on an N64 controller at least, which I guess is the only way, because this was only released on the N64, this version. It's L plus down on the D-pad, and you hold it together at the same time, so L plus down on the D-pad, R plus right on the C-pad, or C buttons, R plus up C button, and you can really see a result there on screen, L plus D-pad right, L plus C-pad down, R plus C-pad up, L plus C-pad right, or D-pad right, sorry. Did I just get shot at? R plus D-pad down, L plus D-pad left, and then L, R, C-pad right. And it turns on invincibility. You just gotta be careful when inputting it. I used to think that you had to put that in a certain time limit, but I guess my fingers got tripped up because I just did it real slow right there and didn't make much of a difference. But yeah, like, I used to think you had to push that in like a couple second span, but because it was frustrating me, but I guess I was just misinputting it wrong. Because oftentimes when I would input that in fast, I guess I would accidentally press the L or the R button at an inappropriate time, and it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's 10 different separate combinations of buttons to press, but whatever. And you can see, James doesn't even take knockback damage. He doesn't take any damage at all. In fact, even from events that you should in the game, like if the timer runs out on Silo, which would normally kill James then and there, it doesn't affect him. You can just completely walk through it without acting like anything's going on. You can completely no-sell it. And yes, you can walk around the entire of Silo's stage. I tested it after the detonation occurs. And there will just be an explosion following James, but he won't react to it at all. All it'll do is cause a bunch of lag. And that's how you do it. And you can input... rude. You can input it again to turn it off if you need to. Which is actually how I did the end of Aztec. Right before I went to face... what's-his-face? Jaws. I turned off the code by inputting it again. But we're not going to be using that for this level. We're going to be doing it the real way. So we're going to be starting again. Now I said that... Oh, there's the golden gun. Thank you for showing me. But these bonus levels, they love to reference past James Bond movies. Obviously, the golden gun is a reference to the movie The Man with the Golden Gun, and I'm pretty sure it had a shout out to its villain right there. I think it was also a Roger Moore movie, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I know it was a Roger Moore movie because it wasn't a Sean Connery movie. It wasn't Lazenby, and it wasn't Dalton, so it was Sean Connery. Or, it was Roger Moore. But... oh no. But, yeah. And then, both the Jaws and the last one, actually the entirety of Aztec, it was sort of, based on the James Bond film Moonraker, which I believe was, Roger Moore's last one. It's also the name of the laser, but the Drax Corporation that was mentioned in the level description, it said it was added again. Apparently, in Moonraker, they did steal a NASA, or they were doing something with a space station, Drax Corporation was, and built a moon base, and they had the lasers, I'm pretty sure. And James at least used a NASA rocket to get up there, so there's that. I'm just talking and not even fighting, but I need to keep my mind straight. So yeah, and Jaws is also in that movie, which is why he was in the level. Nice bit of continuity there. And so I'm pretty sure if they... well, I was talking about them getting the rights to Bond to use in the level, so it would have been Roger Moore, I'm pretty sure. This level is also based on a movie. I can't... well, it's not based on a movie. The villain from it is Baron Samedi. He's like... well, he's actually like a urban legend myth sort of thing from Voodoo. But he shows up in one of the movies. I can't remember which one it is. I'll put the name of what the movie is up on screen right now. Sorry, it's just not coming to me. It's not as obvious as Moonraker was. But, yeah, he's in that movie. And, it takes place in Louisiana, so I don't know why he dragged me all the way out here to Egypt. At least I think it takes place in Louisiana, the movie does. From what I read. But, the thing in that movie, I'm pretty sure, was that he couldn't be killed. In fact, James, like... from what I read, James, at one point, James shoots him. And it's also a Roger Moore movie, by the way, so he would have been used in this. James shoots him, and he, like, shatters, but then reforms. So it's implied that he really has, like, some form of magic or voodoo with him. So there's that, which is why we need to use the golden gun to kill him. And the thing about the golden gun, I also read, well, we'll get to that when it happens. But right now, we'll just... be playing the level proper. So that's what Baron Samedi's from. A bit interesting that they did choose some of the less popular movies to reference. I'm pretty sure those levels are mostly remembered because their effects on this game. So there's that. Let's just move along, why don't we? Just keep on moving and we shouldn't get shot too bad. This is a maze, ain't it? It's a maze. There's a thing. Secret passage. This is a death room, ain't it? Oh, it is definitely a death room. Well, found the golden gun. Oh, there's dudes over here. Body armor. Yeah, I like that. Give me some of that. I knew there had to be something hiding over there because they wouldn't have a bunch of dudes guarding this one innocuous passageway for nothing. Well, usually they don't. So I think that did not draw the attention of all the guys down there. Alright, so I cleared out this area. It doesn't look... Well, maybe the guards are infinitely respawning. I don't know. Probably is, considering the difficulty of the last bonus mission, but hey. Yeah, they're infinitely respawning, because that guy came from nowhere. But we'll continue on in this room, see what's in here. Oh! I don't like your laugh. That was scary. Oh, he disappeared straight up. Wow. This does have sort of a weirder feel to it. That's not him down there. That's just a dude. Excuse me. Just passing on by. So this room, I'm kind of lost now. Oh, found it. Found this room. Alright, so there is only one way up here. It's to come up. What the heck? Well, okay, if you so insist. Water? They'll probably sneak up from behind me considering they saw me, so I need to watch my back too. I know that movie that I was talking about earlier. Again, sorry I can't remember the name. I know Baron Samedi is the reason most people like that movie, just because he's a very memorable villain. So that's one plus that movie has going for it. Let's save that. Why don't we? Black Pillar of Death. No, nothing there. Oh, hey. I don't like you. Whoa, grenade. Let's go down here. Oh! Let's go back upstairs. So can I? Yeah, if I'm careful about it. In fact, let's dual wield because it'll probably be a bit easier. It is a bit easier, so I like that option. I don't know if like the secret passageway was opened in some particular... Whoa, that's weird. Oh, I don't know if the passageway was like some particular opening, something triggered it to open or not, or if it was just always open and I missed it the first time. Oh! Go away. So yeah, we kill him, but then he fades away. That presents a bit of an issue. For us, at least. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like Colonel Sanders in these low poly graphics, like a more festive Colonel Sanders. Alright, we're wasting ammo on this quite a bit, but whatever. Rude! How dare you be camping? Don't you know that's not allowed? Except I'm pretty sure it's encouraged by the game in the manual for its multiplayer, but hey. No need to be hypocritical about it all. Let's come over here and see what's the deal. Can you not destroy these? It doesn't look like you can destroy these. Leaving. Can you leave? I don't know, because there's Nazi-ish dudes standing behind me. So yeah, the thing about these levels, when I was talking about them earlier, the thing is they aren't lifted directly from... What the heck? The thing about them is they're not lifted directly from... prior Bond movies, but they do take inspiration, so there's that. Speaking of which, I'm about to die, so... oh wow. They actually show you like some of the hidden passages if you're careful enough with like the fading technique. Yeah, see that? Look at there. There's one over here. Oh, and there's death. Nope. Wasn't expecting that. Well, I'll catch you guys in a moment, why don't I? Oh, there he is. So he may respawn in here after you kill him the first time. Unfortunately, he's very deadly. Yeah, he's very deadly. His guards are too. Unfortunately, I'm going to die again. Yeah. By the way, that room I checked out the first time. Thing is, yeah, that room I checked out the first time, or the passageway I died checking last go around. I checked it again. The thing is, that was just where we exited before. I just didn't realize it. So, oops. I think I should try killing him as many times as I can, and then see if that does anything, because I tried exploring the rest of the map, and I didn't really find any other secrets right off the bat. Come over here and let me shoot you. Thank you. Thank you for dying. Rude. I said rude. Stop that. Thank you. Got some body armor. Gotta run out of the way. These guys are surprisingly good at long-range shots with machine guns. Or submachine guns, I should specify, so... Especially when they're aiming them one-handed, which makes them basically impossible to aim in real life. And it's especially annoying when they'll combo you like that and waste all of your well-earned body armor. Anyway, I'm going to try and sneak attack Samedi from up top this time instead of having him see me down towards the bottom. So... I'll meet you guys there in just a moment's notice. Alright, got him that time. If you can aim for his head, he's not too bad. So we'll just continue on this way. Shoot more guards. I recommend taking the top path, first of all, because you can surprise them. Second, because, you know. Second, because it helps you destroy those machine guns without getting shot yourselves. Are you serious? What are you guys doing up here? Leave. Oh my gosh. Sometimes this game frustrates me still. Now open this up and we'll continue back towards the main room where hopefully I can kill him again. No, this way. Where are you now? There you are. Rude. I said rude. Come on, dude. Come on, James, I mean, you can feel free to die, but please stop. Please stop. Yeah, I wasn't being the brightest. I wasn't being the brightest dude right there. Because I kind of just been standing out from cover and just hoping I can gun him down, even though that won't get rid of the rest of the guys. So, my fault on that. My ignorance. Alright, so now we're back here this time. Let's make better use of cover. That's not better use of cover. Unfortunately, still not better use of cover. Alright, these guys worry me more. Oh god. No. I don't like you guys, especially. Unfortunately, I did kind of waste that body armor earlier. I should have waited till I was lower on health to run and grab it. He loves to duck around behind these columns. Where even is he now? There he is. Head. Come on, I shot you in the head, dude. I know you're voodoo, but that usually doesn't protect you. Oh god. Against headshots. Especially repeated ones. I mean, that barely even worked against Jaws, dude. Oh my god. I just want to kill him the second time and see if anything interesting happens. I'm probably not going to find out, am I? No. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Alright, I killed him again. Leave, Bond. Oh, thank God. I might be able to survive this. I just need to run. Like, a lot. And I immediately get shot as soon as I get my body armor. Wonderful. Now I just need to find out if he appears anywhere a third time. Of course, there's still a million enemies in this room. Ugh. It's so easy to get swarmed in here. Also, did it get darker? I don't like that. Since it got darker, I'll check up here now. Oh, death. Yep, I died. I figured there would be like a switch or something that would appear that will let me kill him, but nah. Ooh, that's... awkward. Alright, I got him. I'm not going to survive, but I got him. A second time, I mean. Now, where's round number 3? That's the question. I'll check back down here. Also running low on ammo. I'm sure there's 1,000 guys on my back. I'd imagine he's down here because this is an open area too. No? Well. Oh god. Oh! Of course they came out of nowhere. Maybe I'll check the other side of the room that he was in before. That's all I can figure out. Let's go back downstairs. And I'll search for him back down there. I didn't get up the stairs, but I'll probably die this time too. So, you know, whatever. Or is it random? I don't even know, because I got killed. Immediately. I swear, they must... I think they have more power... Grenade, of course. I think they have a more powerful rounds than usual, because consistently I have like a bar and a half of health and they kill me with that shot, so I don't know what's going on. Alright, so oh crap, I just realized my mistake. I'm low on ammo. So some explanation is in order here. I did do some searching around before, and I discovered something peculiar. Namely, I discovered where Samedi goes after the sky goes dark. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch it on video. But he's down here in these caverns, and he also has a special surprise for us. Not a good surprise, but a surprise. He has lasers. Crap, I have no idea what to do now. Don't roll. You're just wasting time until your buddies can get here and kill me. I can't karate chop you. That's lame. I'll be back. Yeah, things didn't go too well. I should have planned that out better, but at least now you know where he is. So there's some ammo. Yeah, I realized my mistake as soon as I saw what the ammo count was at. By the way, it's best to clear the area up above of as many guys as you can before challenging him to the duel in the starting room, because otherwise you'll just get flooded with enemies. It's a bit more manageable if you kill off the guys that are already pre-spawned. So keep that in mind, alright? Alright, so I'm in the same place as before, except this time I have a bit more ammo, and I even have a little bit of, slight bit of extra armor to boot. But, well, never mind. This guy will just take it all away before this dude shoots me in the face. Why don't you not do that, bud? Why don't you just let me shoot you repeatedly? That click sound is horrible, and I hate it. I'm dead. It was not enough. Alright, let's... Oh no, I'm dead. Yep, there we go. Dead. No, too bad. Alright, so he seems to stay in place when he's shooting. Too bad the Nazis, or I guess that's what they are, come in and attack you afterwards. Well, that sucks. Looks like y'all need more ammo. Alright, I'm going to be real with you guys for a moment here. I've been stuck at this part for about 2 hours. This single part, I haven't moved past it. So I've decided to use the invincibility code to get up to this point. The reason my armor is a bit low is because literally as I was pausing the screen, I was getting shot at. Gives you a good idea of what's going on. So, I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to do this legit. It's just I'm very constrained for time. In fact, I'm basically running on like my last 5 minutes here. So I'm hoping this will go well. I do have invincibility off now, but I used it to get up to this point, so we'll see if we can do that. And the body armor is still up there as well, so let's hope everything goes well. Alright, and in exchange, if I can, since it said that that this level is quote-unquote easy, if you know what to do, then I'm gonna look that up, and then I'll do the run completely legit and upload that later. Obviously won't be blind because I'm figuring this out now, but okay, you know, just take away all of that armor. That's wonderful, because for some reason James decided to karate chop. Alright, so I'm really not in any better shape than I was before, so that's wonderful. In fact, most of my armor's already gone. That's beautiful. And there's all my health. Well, if I die, I'm just going to come back here, and you know how it's going to roll again. How many shots to the face have you taken? Oh my gosh, are you serious? It didn't even damage him. Alright, I killed him. Problem is, I don't know where to go now. Oh, let's go. Okay, I killed him? Apparently, I still need to find the golden gun? I mean, I can find the golden gun. The thing is, I just don't know how to unactivate it. I'm going to go check right now, but I would swear that I would think that if I was going to think that once it went dark, I would be able to just run up there and grab it, but not really. Alright, let's die. Yep, guns are still coming down. So, never mind about the invincibility thing. I'm going to figure out how to get the golden gun on my own. And then, well, I know the gimmick with the golden gun, so then I can probably do the level legit after that. It's also required to beat the level properly, so we'll just do that, why don't we, okay? How about that? Alright, just so we're clear right here, I'm starting right here just so I can show you guys that this run right here is 100% clean and starting right off the bat. And also, I technically haven't beaten the mission yet. I did discover what to do off screen because it involved a lot of trial and error, but nonetheless, it'll still be my first time beating it, hopefully. And also, hold on, let me adjust the, what's it called? Sorry, you probably heard me hit the mic there. Pop filter, that's what it's called. You probably heard me messing with that because it wasn't covering the mic. Needed to adjust that. Anyway, we want to kill these guys right off the bat. Not worry too much about folks that come up from behind. Pull this out. And, grab these guys' attention. There we go. Want to kill the 4 guys in here if possible. It doesn't matter if we take a little bit of damage, or it shouldn't anyways. Move back so... Oh god! I was going to say just in case another dude decides to sneak up on us, but hey, whatever suits your fancy. Alright, he's dead I think, yeah. Alright, he's dead. Move back this way. And wait for the bad guys to show up. You mainly just want to clear out that room there for reasons that will become obvious in a second. Or a minute, I guess. Wow, he got that shot off quick on me. But it doesn't matter. Oh god. So, well, it doesn't matter that much unless we get caught up on the wall. You want to come up here to the golden gun room. And, you remember how earlier I was talking about that TV trope said there was an easy way to... If you knew what to do, then the level was easy. If you didn't know, it was hard. Well, turns out what I was doing was definitely the hard way. Because if you come up here, you can get this golden gun. There's no special button you need to push. However, once you come onto this, that block races up. But you'll notice that the guns, the turrets don't appear. And remember, they are invincible. But if you come over here, move up to this rectangle. Yes, and they don't, if you move any more forward than that, it'll become an issue. Continue going forward to the right once more, and we should be able to come up to here. Then over here. Oh god. Yeah, I messed that up. Well, you'll still get to see what happens. We'll just restart from there. So I got a little too hasty there. Yes. In case you haven't noticed, there is a specific pattern or tile pattern on the floor that'll protect you. That'll it won't activate the gun turrets. There's nothing marking that path at all. There isn't even like a Zelda style different sound effects where if you shoot the right panel or the wrong panel, it's just complete trial and error, which is why I had to cut it out earlier. I eventually realized that because I walked in there and I got about like halfway towards the guns, but I didn't even... I got about halfway towards the guns, but they didn't even trigger, so that's how I knew to start looking for that. Ooh, you guys are feisty. But that's how I knew it probably has something to do with it, because every other time, yeah, when I just ran in there immediately, the guns immediately started to tear me apart, but during that, it turned out to not be an issue if I walked the right path, and eventually I trial and errored my way to figure it out. The problem, the reason I messed it up there, oh god, is because I trial and errored that and figured it out before dinner, and then I went to eat dinner, which took a couple hours, went out to eat, and yeah, when I came back, I clearly forgot. I didn't know you could just straight shot it, but come over here. If you look straight down, about right there is where it counts as James' feet, so be careful with the cracks over here. So these aren't just like texture details here. Do I go to... No, which one activated it? Oh crap, not again. You do go to the left there. Keep that in mind. So my apologies. Anyway, grab... Alright, I was going to say grab the... Oh, great. Go ahead, kill me. Why don't you? By the way, what's-his-face's laugh is incredibly disturbing. Alright, come on, you can kill me. You've done it plenty of times before. Baron... not Magini. Baron Medina? No. What's-his-face, you know? Baron Samedi. Yeah, his laugh is a little disturbing. Kind of creeps me out when you just hear it go off in the distance, but... Alright, third time's the charm, hopefully. And this time I won't repeat the same mistake I made. Again, still keeping... It doesn't matter that much. Still keeping this in so you can know that I'm not using the invincibility cheat. And the reason you want to clear out this room, in case you couldn't tell right there, when you do exit, it just plops you right down. It just plops right down in there, and with like 4 guards facing you, that's not a good combination for surviving. There you go. Have a nice death. Alright, let's try and shoot him from here, like we did last time. Alright, that got him. That got him. So we're good. Just gotta continue along. And do it right this time. But again, there is absolutely no indication. There isn't even like a spot on the walls in another area that lets you figure this out. It's complete trial and error. And where a death, except for what I just demonstrated there, if you can run out quickly enough. Complete trial and error where error equals death and therefore restarting the level over. So it's best that if you are trying to figure this out on your own to just come in here right off the bat. No, so walk to the left, then forward, forward, and well, oh, there we go. It lowers now. And you can't pick it up right there, oddly enough. You have to come to the side to get some golden bullets and get the golden gun, and that's objective A. So be careful. And once those turrets are activated, there's no way to get out besides coming over here. God, where did that even come from? Oh yeah, sometimes at the exit right there, guys start standing around, and you just saw the gimmick with the golden gun. It's a one-hit kill. Well, to non-boss enemies, that is. So keep that in mind. Any standard guard, it'll die instantly to the golden gun. However, at least on his first hit, Mr. Baron does die to it in one hit. Alright, come on this way and get some more body armor because I'm in desperate need of it. So yeah, just come over here for the extra body armor. It feels so nice to just plop it right into him and kill him. It's nice. Except the problem, of course, comes in that it only has a 1-bullet chamber. So, okay, just miss, James. The problem comes in that it has a 1-bullet chamber, and it can hurt you real bad that way. Also, you can trick him that way, and either way, by just sliding up in the very back of the wall right there, you can shoot him without him noticing you. The problem is if you step forward at all, oh god, then he does notice you and causes you great pain. But yeah, this is the golden gun. 1-bullet chamber, that's the drawback. You have to reload after every shot. So, basically, if there's more than 2 enemies in a room, then you're in pain. Also, there should be another guy around here, but I don't like him. He can shoot me from the back for all I care. I'll be done with this in a second anyways. Because right up here is Objective B. With his laser guns. Combat roll all you want, little bud, but I got it. I'm the man with the golden gun tonight. There you go. Have a nice, painful, painful death to you. For all the trouble you caused me. James just doesn't even care. He just nonchalantly starts walking out. Oh, and he's even carrying it in the cutscene too. But that felt nice. That felt really nice. Of course, I could have saved myself about 3 hours of hassle if I had just paid more attention when I... Oh, he still walks after me, of course. What? We're not done? Will you stop that? Alright. I pressed Z there, so it just skipped to the end. Well, that... Yeah, well, defeated, I guess, whatever. Weapon of choice, golden gun. Love seeing that. But that is Egyptian. That is the last level. You might also know that the credits didn't play there, like I thought they would. Well, I found out that the real place the credits play is when you beat Cradle on 00 Agent. So we're going to do that real quick so I can end this series off properly. But yeah, if I had just been more observant my first time playing through Cradle when I first ran into that room, I could have saved myself a bit of hassle. Now let's make sure I get this code right. Nope. The problem is enemies start running after you immediately, so if you screw up then you might have to abort the mission and come back, and I'll just meet you guys back when I kill a Trevelyan. Why don't we? Alright, so now that I've got all that done, I'll just pick up here and continue talking and stuff, because it's a bit more climactic to see the whole rigmarole with Trevelyan, don't you think? But, I suppose I could get my final thoughts on the game while we're chasing Trevelyan down. Egypt... Well, Egypt certainly wasn't as frustrating as Aztec, and again, if you know, that, the Golden Gun Room is... First of all, if you find it as easy as I did. Second, if you just know that the Golden Gun Room is, just like a walking puzzle, walk on the right tiles puzzle, that's a pretty simple mission, all things considered. But, that level now that I played all the levels in this game, I can kind of talk about it in a way that I would appreciate, or talk about it fully. It does kind of personify the biggest gripe I have with this game's level design, being it emphasizes a lot on trial and error. Puts a lot of stock in that. Ooh, I need more ammo. Speaking of which, this guy can provide some. Just need to make sure I don't waste it all. And Trevelyan's running back that way, so I need to keep that in mind. But yeah, trial and error gameplay, it's like a big part of this game's design. First of all, figuring out the map layout is trial and error. Figuring out specifically how to do some of the objectives is trial and error, because the mission briefings don't always help you with that. Sometimes they just leave stuff completely blank and leave it to figure out on your own. Which... Come back here. Which can be, cause a bit of a hassle. That's probably where most of my struggle in this playthrough came from. aside from just a checkpoint system where death equals starting from the beginning. Really? No more enemies? Come on, I need to kill someone for ammo. There you are. But, yeah. Anyway, that's a fairly big problem in this that I've noticed. It's probably my biggest gripe with the game. If there's anything, like if I was in charge of redesigning the game to fit more modern standards after the controls, that... Go away. After the controls, that would probably be the big thing, is fixing the trial and error gameplay. Like, for starters, I would probably give the player a map of the area. Not like even a radar or anything like that. Just like, hey, this is where the walls are. Come on, is that the best you can do? That's new dialogue for 007, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he ever said that on a Secret Agent. But, yeah, not even like a radar that shows you where the enemies and items are, just like a basic, hey, this is where the walls are, and this is the area where you can play, sort of thing. Something that, wow, he sprinted across. Something, and he just pooped a grenade out. You know, something that wouldn't, you never really give up, do you? Pathetic, really. Oh, he's still at it. Well, hold on. Give me your gun, bud. There we go. I keep on getting off topic, but yeah, just something basic like that so that the player has an idea what they're doing, and perhaps, like, specify most of the details for the objectives in the mission briefing, like specifically what you could do. Even when I was replaying Damn on 007, I didn't know how to attach the thing that Q was talking about in that mission. I didn't know how to attach it to the satellite thing, and I had to figure that out. And then after that, there's just like some jerkish placement that requires like a lot of precise movements, namely control. I would also beef up Natalia's defense a little bit, and generally make things more fair towards the player. That's basically what I would do. I know saying being more fair towards the player is a general thing, but... And again, you can see a lot of places where game design, especially for first-person shooters, has come since then, like a checkpoint system, maps, generally speaking, no hit stun from getting shot, and that sort of stuff. Quality of life stuff for shooters is the basic way to put it. But that said, despite a handful of grading missions, which you can tell what they were from me, but generally speaking, I missed. But generally speaking, I had fun with the game. I'll probably say I had fun with about 2/3 of the missions, which, hey, that's better mileage than I would expect from a game with that basically grandfathered in a whole genre. So that's pretty good, honestly. I was expecting like maybe 50%, so 2/3 ain't bad. Not at all. You'll never win, James. Will you cut that out? Or is it now that he runs to the thing? Let's check it out. Oh no, he's still going. He's going to be sprinting. But yeah, I still had fun with the game, especially ones that like they didn't force you into a specific playstyle. They allowed you to adapt like Cavern did to your own preference, or Jungle for that matter, and I like that a lot. Oh, there you are. Machine gun, I'll take that. I need more enemies to kill. Come on down here, guys. I know I'm invincible and all that, but have some guts. But ultimately, I am glad that... There you are. I am ultimately glad that I did this series, even if there was a lot of recording issues literally from beginning to end. But... And that kind of soured my experience a whole bit. The fact that this was dragged out for, what, now, like 7 months of the year? I wasn't anticipating that. I was expecting this to be like a 3-4 months, maybe. The game was also longer than I expected, but hey. That's... I know some people have problems with games dragging on, but unless it becomes an absolute chore to do, then I usually don't have an issue with games adding length. More bang for your buck is my thought on it. But now, if it becomes like Bravely Default, where you're literally just doing the same stuff over and over for no discernible reason, then I do have a problem. Speaking of which, that's another thing that's a little weird about this game, and you can see that's kind of dated. Not even for a shooter specifically, but the fact that it's locking the credits behind beating the game on a certain difficulty. I mean, like, I've heard about beating true endings, or getting true endings to games before, behind 100%ing or beating on a certain difficulty, but never just straight up the credits, which is very odd. And, like, keep in mind, I only did this, of course, I'm not as skilled as most GoldenEye players probably were back in the day, but I still only beat this with the help of a cheat code. A cheat code that wasn't even discovered until someone hacked the game with a Game Shark and discovered it that way. It was otherwise completely unknown to... Come back here, Trevelyan. It was otherwise completely unknown to the average player back in the day. There we go. Finish the job, James, if you can. Alright. Well, I was always better, James. Well, that wraps that up. And I'm going to face Trevelyan man-to-man by deactivating this cheat code, hopefully. If that didn't deactivate it, I'll cut ahead to when I do. Alright, so I did get shot right there from those rude dudes. Hopefully they don't kill me. So I want to face Trevelyan man-to-man, as I said. Alright, go away. Now, here's the battle. That wasn't too hard. Oh my gosh, he won! I can't believe it. He martyrdomed me. I'm impressed, really. So let's hop down and deal with Trevelyan. Yeah, there we go. And we even got a canonical where he falls off the edge. He was ready to martyrdom me, though, because I just picked up that grenade at the end. But it doesn't matter, because there Trevelyan falls once again. And James will hop on the helicopter, which we actually called this time on the 00 run, because we contacted Jack Wade. And by the way, can I just say, that is one of the most jerkish parts of the game, because basically any stray bullet, including ones from the enemies, will blow up that whole container and destroy the radio during that part. And Cavern I'm talking about. So there's that. But here we are at the end. Natalia says, James, are you alright? Juan says, yes, I'm fine, thank you. And they start making out right then and there. It's a little awkward that the credits just play over them going at it, but whatever. Also, I'm pretty sure in the movie they didn't really have a thing for each other. It seemed more to me like they were just people put together by circumstance. There wasn't really any, at least to me, it didn't seem like there was anything going on there besides like one scene after they escape from St. Petersburg where they're on a beach, but like aside from that there wasn't really anything hinting towards them having feelings for each other from what I remember. But whatever. So yeah, we finally get to see the credits. Also right there, Dr. David Doak. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it or not, but right there in the credits, in case you're wondering, the Dr. Doak from Facility, it was called. The one from that mission, he's named after that dude. And he's called Dr. David Doak there because he is actually a doctor of biochemistry, I think it was. But yeah, he was a member of the development of the team. Then they just named the character in the mission after him, because why not? Real interesting thing about this credits, at the beginning is when it said the cast, you'll notice that it like listed them as if this were, as if James Bond was playing 007 in a movie. That's because part of this whole thing, including the opening credits, not the opening credits, the opening scene, if you remember from way back when, it's all sort of supposed to make it seem like this is a movie about a movie, to put it lightly. basically, that was an attempt by Nintendo to sort of tone it down a little. They didn't want to make it seem like all this was supposed to be real events, and they wanted it to have, like, it was all going on and no one was actually getting hurt. In fact, during this credit scene, they actually wanted to have Bond go up to everyone in the hospital and shake their hands to show it was all just an act. But they couldn't quite do that, so instead, Nintendo made the Rare settle on pretending it was a play, a la Super Mario Bros. 3 style. Just an interesting thing. Also, how many of those names do I recognize from Treehouse staff? None of them. The only one I might remotely recognize is Ken Lobb, and that's only because I think he worked on Mario 64 as well. But that's beside the point. Also, random thing I don't know if I ever brought up. This game, it wasn't actually supposed to originally be an FPS. It was supposed to be an on-rail shooter. And the part where you stop and place an aim with the reticle, supposedly that's actually a remnant of that. But hey, I doubt it would have been near as genre-defining if it was an on-rail shooter. Because who would ever heard of a multiplayer deathmatch on-rail shooter? Doesn't seem that interesting. But yeah, again, I'm glad I played this game. It was very enjoyable. Well, most of it was very enjoyable. Again, about 2/3, maybe 75%. I'll have to check after this, but the levels range from really fun to just decent and kind of not memorable, with a few hiccups here and there, but again, all around a very pleasant experience. In some ways, it's kind of aged. James Bond will return. Okay. Return in what? Will you tell me, game? It won't tell me. And so we get another thing, sort of this opening reel, except it's modified to where everyone's in different costumes if they have any. Also, you'll see in just a moment, it's actually expanded a little bit, which is kind of cool. Of course, you did not have a revolver earlier. You also didn't have a ray gun, Valentin. So yeah, they're showing all the different models in the game, including different Russian infantry, and there's the scientist. And there's one of the female scientists I was mentioning earlier. I don't know if I mentioned earlier that they were intended to be female scientists, but they were cut for data reasons, or like storage reasons. I don't remember any helicopter pilots though, that's a little weird. And there's the female civilian I was talking about, and you also get to see the other civilian models. And they apparently all tote guns, because that's just what happens in Russia, apparently. But wow, they really do have all the different models in here. Siberian Special Forces. But again, I'm really glad I played this game, even if it was frustrating at times, but whatever. Mayday? There's Jaws. I don't remember any Mayday, though. Also, it just ends there. You're not going to talk about Baron Samedi? Yeah, again, I don't remember any character named Mayday. I guess they were just an unused model. But with that, that should complete the main series of GoldenEye 007. There is some bonus stuff that I want to cover, and I'll probably do it soon just because I kind of want to put this game away for a while, because it's taking up a lot of video space or storage space on my computer, and once I'm done with it, I can just delete it all and be done with it. But yeah, there'll be some bonus content covering what unlocks all the different cheats, and then listing the button inputs for the different cheat codes. There might be another video going over the extra objectives that 00 Agent entails, and then there's also something that happens when you complete Egyptian on 00 Agent, which is interesting to find out. I know what it is, but it's fun nonetheless. But alright, I know I keep on repeating myself, but again, I'm glad I played this game. Wish it could have been done a little sooner if I had stuck to a more timely schedule. Some of the delays were my own fault, some of them were not. But all around fun game. Dam was a pretty fun level. Facility, I mean, once you got past some of the earlier parts, it's fun to run through at least. So, meh. Good, meh. Also, between meh and good, I guess. Fun. Fun. Very fun. Friggin' might be my favorite level. Either that or Jungle is. Or Caverns. One of those three are my favorite levels. Surface 2, fun. Bunker 2, no. That's a dud. Statue, fun. Archives, fun. Streets, fun. Depot, fun. Train, fun. Jungle, fun. Control, no. Caverns, fun. Cradle, so long as you're not playing on double O, no. Meh. So that's three no's. Yeah, 3 no's. 4 mehs. Yeah. Or 3 mehs. I can count, can I? Yeah, 3 no's, 3 mehs, and then that leaves 14 goods. So, hey, it did even better than I thought. So yeah, good game, good game. I am surprised that the controls weren't near as bad as I was expecting once you adapted to them. Oh, also, you know what I should do as a bonus video? Play through Dam on Secret Agent again, just to see how much I've improved, considering I was having a bit of trouble the first time. That'd be interesting to do. But you'll see those bonus videos when they come out, and all the content will be detailed then. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching through this series with me. I've enjoyed it again. It'll be a while before I return to a blind shooter. I do have an idea for the next shooter I want to do. It's something that I haven't played in a while, but it is a game that I played before, and I do understand the mechanics of pretty well. So that won't be coming up real soon. Probably expect it like winter, November to December-ish. We'll see. It'll be around that time. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.